Summer is winding down into the fall, but your crops don't have to. I am here with the wonderful Jungle Judy, and she's going to show me how to take your crops into the fall season, right?
Right. So, Erica, fall is my absolute favorite time of the year because during fall I follow the seasons, the shortening daylight hours, and I learn to actually prune extra foliage off plants that are getting out of control. That squash that may be 4 feet long. I learned to harvest things at the right time. I learned to cultivate my soil carefully around my plants. And then I learned to cover the earth so it stays nice and cool and permeable to water.
This is a lot to learn, but I believe in myself. Where are we going to start?
I think we're going to start in a garden plot in our Horseborn community garden where we can demonstrate all these things. Shall we do that?
Let's head out.
Let's head on out. So today we have some wonderful winter squash. We have a butternut, but we've got a lot of extra blossoms. And I'm going to have Erica prune back. First of all, right here.
This is my very first prune.
She's not only going to use the pruner, but then she's going to use her finger to pinch out this blossom. And if it's hard to pinch off, you can use the... Right, what she has done then is remove extra growth, which is going to allow more of this ripening for fruit that's already on the plant.
It feels so weird pinching off something so
weird.
beautiful.
I know, it feels
and new.
like you're killing the plant. And actually, I'm going to have her really quickly take the pruner. That's that blossom that's not going to have time. It would need about 45 days. And Miss Erica, can I have you? We're going to do some pretty rampant pruning. Go ahead and prune back to here, right over there. So we've actually removed this extra growth, some of which looks healthy, but any of these blossoms which would open would not have time to produce fruit. So we're allowing that squash plant to maximize its energy in producing the fruit that's already ready. Erica, step in here. And we like to use boards to step on so we're not compacting the soil. I know it's hard. I'm going to have you work. When we're harvesting tomatoes, we prefer to not let them get completely ripe at this time. They will ripen indoors outside the fridge. I'm going to hold this. You are going to cut it. Don't pull it.
All right.
Cut it right there. Erica's going to cut.
Boop. Look at that beautiful thing.
This is about 2 days away from eating.
It's so pretty.
That's going to promote more blossoming, but we're going to do one other thing. As long as we have the tomatoes. Do you remember the way we prune back blossoms on the squash?
Yes, I do.
We're going to do a similar thing on these tomatoes. I'm going to have you just prune it back to here.
All right.
The whole thing, the stem, let me hold it. You're going to prune right there. Oh, pardon me, right there, right above it.
Right here.
You got it.
And chop.
All of it, blossoms and all, foliage. Oh, I know, you might think you're killing the plant. But again, you're promoting ripening for fruit, which is lower down on the plant.
Got it. Okay.
So another thing that's really important is our soils have worked really hard, okay? So we need to make sure that the water will permeate, will infiltrate into the soil. I like to keep the soils nice and loose, so you prune back the tomato. She's lightly going to cultivate, so she's not digging deeply like she would when we plant.
What are these little sprouts?
These are weeds, but look what you can do with the hori-hori. You can cultivate them right into the soil.
The weeds into the soil?
Yeah, they're not going to sprout again. It provides organic material.
You don't just yank them?
No, this is so easy. Good job on using the hori-hori. You can see how nice and loose and soft that is.
And I want to feel it because you taught me.
Can you feel how much different that feels than this? That feels hard.
Nice and
the roots can go down deeply on this. I would almost want to sit on that if I were a worm.
Yeah?
Would you want to crawl through
Absolutely.
I think we would love to cover the soil. Will you get a big handful of that straw?
Absolutely.
That way the birds won't say, oh, this is... And Erica, I'm going to have you spread it around the base of the plant. This is mulch. This is organic straw.
I get so excited.
I know she does. I can see that. Good
Got
job
it. We can
mulching.
make a scarecrow. By the way, do scarecrows actually work?
Nah. They work for our soul.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's garden art.
Got it.
Keeps you in your garden works.
Okay. All right.
If it's scarecrows, that's great. But this is tomato would be for you to go home with, is what I'm saying. She's not gonna, yes. Give it another day on the counter to ripen. Never ripen in the fridge.
I'm gonna pretend I grew this.
Of course, well, you can.
Judy, tell me, what is your favorite thing to make with tomatoes?
Seasoned dried tomato slices. Ooh, they're
That sounds
absolutely
very fancy.
wonderful. I have an American Harvester dehydrator.
Okay.
It's so
You can
easy.
dehydrate tomatoes.
Oh, they work so well. So I spread the slices out, and then I sprinkle them with some organic no-salt seasoning.
Do you dare me to try this? Because I have a dehydrator.
I think you should try
I'm
it.
gonna try this.
This is fabulous.
Thank you for all the amazing tips today. I'm so excited for the fall. And give us like a little recap.
So during this segment, we talked about ways that you can maintain your garden, keep warm season crops going a little bit, but also realize that there's more than one season during the year. So as
There's 4, right?
Yeah, there really are. I think sometimes we only celebrate
Yeah.
summer, the season of proliferating crops. But during this season of the year, when we have a little bit cooling temperatures, we can replant certain crops for fall that we did in spring. And most importantly at all, I think we can celebrate the fact that we've learned 1 or 2 new things. It seems to me that you've fallen in love with the hoary-hoary
I do
there.
like the hoary-hoary.
I've fallen in love with the winged weeder here. But I'm also celebrating the fact that fall is a time when we can really celebrate the changing of leaves, learn to use them as a resource, and realizing most important to me is that gardening's not a race. It's not about the biggest tomato, but it's about learning one more thing each year, not making the same mistake each year, and perhaps most to me, finding that place of reflection and peace that allows me and the soil to deepen our roots.
I will cheers to that. Cheers.
Cheers to the season of deepening roots. We're just continuing to have fun, aren't we?
Oh my gosh.
Your phone. Tomato plant, come on over
Right.
here
Oh,
real quickly.
watch out. By the way, if you would like to support Doug, you can head on over to their website where they also have so many great fall workshops that you can sign up for. And we will see you there. Happy gardening.